Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, the forecast for this game isn't pretty, unfortunately. Rain coming down fairly steadily right now, but we are going to start on time. Big question is, how much will the conditions impact the play out there?
One of the things you cannot do is overcommit. You've got to play everything a little more cautiously out there. You can't overcommit because the ball will skip. You can't stop as quickly as you normally would. So look for those outfielders especially to play a little bit deeper and try to pinch the gaps.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. Our starter in this one, David Peterson. What's the word on him?
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air, right field. Marte going after it. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Demaro Vargas now at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. 1 down, base is empty. Stays alive. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Man at first. Here's Lane Thomas. Right side, hard hit. Alonso takes it himself, and that will end the inning. Nationals leave 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, today's starting pitcher, Mason Thompson. What's the scouting report on him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Left-hand batter waits. Up the middle, lays out, he's got it. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Swing and a miss. Slider right there. Ruiz down to first with it. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Base knock, center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
1-1 now. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And it's Michael Chavis at the plate. In the dirt, but kept close. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. To the right side. Dive, and he's got it. The throw. McNeil to second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Jeter Downs to the plate here. Check swing. Appeal to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Jeremy De La Rosa digging in for the Nationals. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air center field. Nimmo makes the grab, and that'll do it. So the Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. And it is 2-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. The throw to first. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The pitch. Good eye right there. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Next pitch misses way outside. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Going to count 1-2. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
He's not the power guy, but he can hurt you to all parts of the ballpark.
It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
MLB At Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB At Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details.
Two now. Got it by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next offering is in for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority, but it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
That's down and in. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Vargas, the base runner at first with one out. Liner caught at second. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there, and it's 1-2. Out to short, Lindor. They take the force out, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. That one out to right. Thomas makes a nice grab at a full sprint.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Starling Marte up to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
The 2-1. Runner takes off for third. Late swing, foul to the left. The 2-2. Line drive. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. At the belt and fires.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The throw to second, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn.
So there it is. The crew chief has made the decision, and they're going to delay the game. The weather just too much to keep playing right now.
Well, hopefully the break isn't too long. I think this could pass through pretty quickly, Boog, but I'm no weatherman. I do know this. These pitchers want to be able to stay in the game, so we'll see.
We welcome you back with good news. The tarp is off the field, and it's done raining here at the ballpark, so we can get back to action. David Peterson back on the mound after the delay, and stepping in to face him, Hebert Ruiz. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a 1-2. To the right side, McNeil whips it to first, and 1 gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. This one popped up. And there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 6, Michael Chavis.
Here's Chavis now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And the inning is over. Nationals go quiet. And welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Shohei Ohtani. And here it comes. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, his 14th of the year. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Ball to strike, the pitch. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Grounded out his first time. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Here's a 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The 1-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Up now for Washington, Jeter Downs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte moves under it. He's got it. And there's one down. Jeremy De La Rosa will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So the lineup flips over. Luis Garcia getting ready to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
In the air, out towards right center. Marte moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. 1 for 2. Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Nimmo has it sized up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals 0. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground to the left. On to Chavis. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 1, second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. And a 1-1. Back to the mound. Fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Starling Marte. Doubled in his first AB. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Digging in, Brett Beatty. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Marte is waved home. He will score. It's 2-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Brandon Nimmo. 2-1 now. Bounced up the middle. Garcia on the run, sent it over to first, and that is that. One for the Mets here on the RBI double, and it's 2-0. Top of the 6th inning, and here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses. The 2-1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Taylor hauls it in, 2 away. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. The next offering misses. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Popped up first base side. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going. So man aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, Alex Call. Hot shot to third. They get the force. And that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andres Machado.
Just trying to keep
Andres Machado.
this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. Short hop liner handled it short, and they get Ohtani for the out. Here's Francisco Lindor. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. Ground ball right side. Garcia tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Pete Alonso. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's bad. And that one is going to go. His 11th of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Ripped on the ground to second. On to Chavis. Third out. The Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now 3-0. Back after this. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Yohan Ramirez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The pitch. Just missed. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And now up for Washington, Jeter Downs. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Here comes the pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Toss to Alonso. That ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Popped up. Garcia under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now here's Jeff McNeil. Good contact guy, good defender. Two down. On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
2 outs, base is empty. Starling Marte now at the plate. The 1-1. That's a little bit low. That misses. 3 balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Here's a high chopper. Vargas zips it across. Marte retired. That's the inning. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So the Nets lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Next offering upstairs.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that one is lifted in the air. Nimmo has it sized up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And here is Ildemaro Vargas. 1 for 3. Next one off the plate inside. 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Two now. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Joey Meneses. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Righty to the plate. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Lane Thomas. The other way. That's a hit. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
In the air, right field. Marte squeezes it. That is the inning. 3 left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. New pitcher on now, Matt Cronin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Garcia sends it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Number 9.
Now here is Brandon Nimmo. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Out towards right center field. Thomas grabs it on the run.
Up next for the Mets.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jordan Weems, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Swung on, belted. De La Rosa going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. Nothing across here this half. Through 8 full. It's the Mets. Back here at Citi Field. And now the first baseman, Michael Chavis. Next pitch just misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the New York Mets.
And now it's filled up. Siggy, what do you got for me on that entrance? Timmy Trumpet and Blaster Jacks getting it done.
Yeah, you don't even have to be a fan of Edwin Diaz to get pumped up about that song and the energy in this ballpark.
Up now for Washington, Jeremy De La Rosa, as the Nationals are down to their final out. And he deals. This one in the air right field. Marte moves under it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
With this win here today, you've won the first 2 games of this 3-game series. So you would think the work is done, but when you're at home, I don't believe so. You got to come back with a mindset for Game 3 that you want to win it, and you're going to go out and do everything that it takes. You win like that at home, you position yourself for good things down the stretch.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.